Hey, good morning, guys. It is a very chilly morning right now, and so I am out on my scooter again. This time I am not just worried about the scooter. I am trying to catch fish because I know that there's fish in this area, and so I have a 3-hour window to fish before I have to go to a wedding. One of my sisters from the church. I am so excited about that with her, for her and her husband. And so let's get out here and let's see if we can catch some fish to take home. Let's go. Guys, I am pretty loaded down today. I got the scooter with the backpack, got a lot of stuff in there. A second rod. I already got water because I have my cast in. I'm gonna try to get some bait here in a little bit. And I actually have a bag this time to bring my fish home. So I'm excited. Let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna get out on this rock. One of these rocks, throwing my favorite paddle tail there, Z-Man 3-inch. We got an incoming tide. It is super windy right now and very cold, but I'm gonna get out here and see if I can catch some fish. And we're almost at low tide right now. So if I didn't say it, we're at outgoing tide. It's going to be a negative tide today. So this water is going to be a little tricky. So I'm going to have to try to figure out where these fish are in a very short time frame. Oof, that wind was not supposed to be blowing like this today. I think I'm hitting bottom already. I might have to go to a different location where the water's a little bit deeper, because it is super shallow in here. The object is going to be to move until I catch fish. I'm going to cast in a couple times in these places and then get on my scooter and move. I think the water is a little bit deeper down towards my right here, so I'm gonna pack up and head on down there. I do like getting on the scooter and moving from place to place though. I don't have to worry about anybody being back here today because there is no vehicles back here allowed. So I can stop and fish wherever I want, and that's what we're gonna do. Keep it moving. Gotta be real careful because these rocks are super slippery. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can catch one here. I may have to put on a shrimp imitation if I don't get anything with this paddle tail, just because water is, the temperature is kind of cold, so I might be moving a little bit too fast. I might need to slow it down some. Ooh, sorry about the wind, guys. Shoot. So much for that bucket. That bucket is done. Bucket is done, son. I'm gonna drop this in there. No live bait today. All right, guys, this water is a little bit murky, so I put on a darker paddle tail, and this is the root beer with a chartreuse tail. So I think with this darker water, and it's still a little bit overcast out here right now, I think this color may do a little bit better, so we'll see. I like using that color. I like using that one, my pinfish color, and a slam shady. Those are my 3 go-to colors for paddle tails. A dark one, a real light one, and a more natural in-between one, which is the translucent, which is the pinfish color. So it's kind of the 3 colors that I've been catching fish on, and you know, those are my confidence ones, and so that's what I use. I might have chosen the wrong day to come out here. It is extremely cold. Guys, because of these speed clips, I was able to switch to an open hook really quickly. And so I like these things. And I'm gonna go out here and cast this a couple times and see what it's like right over here in this area, because it looks a little bit deeper. And this looks like an area where snook would lay up when the tide is up. You can tell how low the tide is right now. I don't know if this drops off deep over here. That's the one thing about fishing from land. If you don't know the area real well, you just have no idea what the structure is like and the water depth and all that. So I've only been out here one other time and I caught 1 trout, and that is it. You know, had a couple other bites, but never anything else. But I would love to get my kayak out here and roam around, head over to those mangroves over there and see what it's like. It's not that long of a pedal from the boat ramp to come over there, so may end up doing that one day. I'm gonna cast a couple times and I'm gonna switch to a shrimp, because I've only gotten 1 bite on the other paddle tail, nothing on this one. And I don't know why there wouldn't be fish out here, because I'm seeing some dark area out here. So I don't know if this is grass or just deeper water. But I'm gonna switch to a shrimp real quick and see if we can get something over here. So I was talking about with the speed clip, guys. I can get this off pretty quickly. My hands are freezing right now, so not that quickly. But just pop that off, take that off. I'm gonna put on one of these power prawns, or I'm sorry, one of these prawn stars from Z-Man. Look at that. The elasticity of these things are no joke. That's why I love them. And then I should be able to pop this on pretty quickly without having to retie my knot and all that. Let me stand up. Is to get this in here, see where that eye is, pop that right on top of there. And once you do that, I should be able to pull my line straight through, just like that. So let's go out here and throw this around for a second. All right, so that's what this thing looks like, guys. This is the Z-Man prawn stars. These are new within this year that they came out. And so this is a 3/16, and I'm gonna toss this around a little bit and let's see if we can get something to bite on this. And like I said, sorry about the wind. It is extremely windy out here and cold. It is freezing out here. My hands are cold. I'm gonna go to another location. Tide is all the way at low. It's at negative right now. I'm gonna see if I can go to another spot that has deeper water, and I'm gonna see if I can find them there. If not, that's gonna be it, but we're gonna give it one more try. So let's go. I'm at my final location. If I don't catch anything here, that's gonna be it. I only have an hour left to fish, so let's see if we can catch something. She just caught a trout or something over there, so we're gonna cast this way and we're gonna see if we can get something in here. There's a good bite. I know I've seen people catch trout here before. So let's hope we catch something. Oh yeah, I'm getting whacked. There we go. There we go. Finally got a fish. And there he goes. Small speckled trout. All right. I had to slow it down. I kept getting a bunch of little bites in there, but really nothing hard. And then finally got that one. He wasn't big enough to keep, but that's a good little start. Oh, this is better. I wasn't letting it get down low enough. Okay. Small little speckled trout, about 13, 14 inches, close to keeper size, but not quite. So been going all morning. Finally come over here and get to a spot where I can start getting them. So that's good. Just had to slow it down a little bit, let it get down further to the bottom and work it really slow. And that's two back to back. So I'm just popping it up and down, letting it fall back down to the bottom, and that's when they're hitting it. That's the normal cadence, and that's what works for me with trout fishing. And you know, that worked the last two casts. They're actually hitting really close. These last two are right here, kind of close. There could be a big one or two mixed in here, so we'll see. Oh, that was a big hit. It was bigger for sure. I've been fishing. That's the way it works sometimes. You can fish for a couple of hours and not get anything, and all of a sudden you get a bigger fish. You start whacking them. That's bigger for sure. Well, about the same size. And that's it. These fish are warm right in here too, man. They're not cold whatsoever. I'm not measuring those guys just because I know that they're not 15. They have to be 15 inches to keep. But in this little area right here, that's 3 in a matter of 4 minutes. I've been to all kinds of locations. I come to one little spot and get 3 fish back to back. And that's the way it is. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. You have got to figure them out. It also helps when you come to a spot and you see somebody catching fish, and that means you know that they're there. You just have to change up your technique to actually try to catch them. So I don't want to interfere with this couple that's over here, but I'm just trying to get my bait into a location where I know that the fish are. There's one. Yep. Small one. But it's another one out this way. It's a ladyfish. We got Mr. Dolphin out here now. Mr. Dolphin. Not good. It's always cool to see him, but not when you're fishing. There we go. See all that bait just scatter right there? That is crazy. Another little speckled trout. Calm down, dude. Let me get you out. There you go. This would be a good spot to post up with the kayak for sure. Because this is deeper water right here, funneling through, and even though it's slack tide, you can see the water still moving through right over here. If you guys can see that, right over through here, it's still flowing through. So the fish are still here and active. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring my wife here. She'll like this little spot. What's a better one? No, it's not. Ooh, maybe. Nope. Same size. He whacked it though. I mean, I was just barely even crawling it. They're tearing it up though. When I get it into a certain spot, man, they're whacking it. That wasn't it, but I mean, you can see them jumping all out through there. That one, as soon as I started moving it. Oh, there's another one. That's a ladyfish for sure. We saw all of them scatter. There's another one. I think that's a ladyfish. Yep. Yep, I could tell. Do not like, these things are super slimy. You gotta check your line with them too, because they have rough mouths. I think that's like speckled trout number 5 or 6 and 2 ladyfish in a matter of 30 minutes. They are tearing it up on the way down for sure. I mean, I'm popping it up, just letting it fall for like a second or two, and they're whacking it on the way down. It looks like an injured bait fish to them. So, I mean, this is what I'm throwing, and this is what they're tearing up. It's a 3.5 inch zman paddle tail. It's the pinfish color, and they are tearing it up. Got another one on, guys. It's not that big. Of course, it's a ladyfish. I should have known when it jumped out the water when I first hooked it that that's what it was. All right, last cast over here, guys. Last cast. All right, guys, so it's always cool just to come to a certain spot and then just start catching fish after you've been fishing for a while with nothing. That's pretty cool. So thanks for hanging all the way through this short little video. You know, like I said, I just wanted to get out here and show you guys that you can go to, you don't have to be in a kayak, you don't have to be in a boat, you can go to some land-based fishing spots and actually catch fish. I didn't catch anything big enough to keep in that certain location, but I guarantee, I was just talking to a couple that were just fishing on the other side of me. I just saw them, and I guarantee once this tide turns around, in that same spot, we'll probably be able to catch some keeper trout. The young lady, she said she caught one that was like right at 14.5, almost 15 inches. She just too small to keep, but I guarantee there's fish there. So guys, like I said, I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. If you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you never subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Really helps me out. And then share my channel so that way others can see the type of content I'm putting out. All right, guys, check out one of these other videos over here or over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, God loves you. God bless you. May He keep you. Peace.